Ladies and gentlemen, from Los Angeles, California, he tours all over with Iliza. Please make it loud right now for Hunter Hill.
Not your fucking head, not your fucking head, yo. Not your fucking head, not your fucking head, yo. Not your fucking head, not your fucking head.
Illinois, how are you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my first time out of the house in 6 months, and I can hear people, I can see people. This is exciting. Everyone looks a little less comfortable than you probably would have been at home. This is good, but we're outside. If you guys can laugh, you guys can clap. If you guys are enjoying from your car, feel free to like honk in lieu of laughter. Yeah, good. Yeah, just like that. You guys are doing a great job. Guys, if we haven't met before, my name's Hunter. I'm Iliza's opener. A lot of people don't expect the opener. A lot of people get mad. I fancy myself the French fries that come with the sandwich, so hopefully you guys like fries. Otherwise, fuck me, you know? I have been trying to survive this year. I had just celebrated my first wedding anniversary. We just got married. It's pretty exciting. Thank you. Thank you. I loved it, man. I loved her dress. I loved the open bar. I loved learning. Here's what I learned at my wedding. I learned that my wife... I learned that my wife dances like she has a past that I don't know about. That's what I learned at my wedding. And that's a hell of a thing to do on your wedding. It's like, we're going to cut the cake, we're going to try for some kids, but have you been Jason Bourne the whole time? I'm not mad. I just want to know. We were going through a budget sheet 2 weeks before our wedding, trying to make sure we weren't spending too much. I found out that my wife had bought all of her bridesmaids matching pajamas for like one photograph. I was like, baby, why are we spending money on this? Why are we buying matching pajamas? She went, oh, honey, don't even worry about it. Like, I'm paying for that. That's all going on my credit card. And I was like, yeah, but hun, in 2 weeks, that's my credit card. I don't think you understand how this goes. I get it, though. Everyone wants to feel pretty. I wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel handsome on our wedding day. I went and I bought a new suit for a wedding. I bought a new suit at a Big and Tall store. Which I was hesitant to do, mostly because I don't think of myself as fat. I think I would describe myself as playfully obese, or lava lamp-esque. But I went to Big and Tall, and I walked in, and it felt so good. First of all, so much air conditioning. Like, they know exactly how much I sweat from the car to the front door. I walk in, all the mannequins were bigger than I am. I'm just like, oh... I think I feel pretty. Usually I'm just ashamed alone in a dressing room throwing a bunch of clothes that don't fit into a dirty little corner because I'm a monster. This place I'm throwing shirts over the door like, Philip, do we have anything smaller? All of this is too big. Whole life thought I was a XXL. Turns out I've been a small the whole time. It felt so good. And I'm not used to feeling pretty. That's not something that I'm comfortable with even. I think this year's been a big year. I think 2020 has had lots of headlines. A lot of them have made me look inward, look at myself in the mirror, think of ways that I can be better. And what I've learned is that I think I do have prejudicial behaviors. I think I can be better. I think that I buy a little too into stereotypes. Like, for instance, one thing I've learned is that I don't care what color your skin is or where you're from, but if you're gorgeous, I think you're the worst. I think you're the worst. Like, is it your fault that you're attractive? Yes. Does it necessarily mean that your life is going to be easier? Yes. I still hate you. And some of you might be like, but Hunter, you're attractive. And those people are from Ohio. Nobody thinks that. I'm not attractive. You could have a six-pack and a classic jawline. I'm going to look at it like the same way as I would like a white suburban housewife with a cross necklace. It's a little too big. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. The worst, that's not easy for me to say. I come from a long line of hot people. Okay, my parents were narcissists before it was even cool. My parents met competing against each other on a game show in the 70s called Family Feud. Yeah, that's real. Real red flag. My parents met on a game show. My wife's parents, high school sweethearts. So we're wired differently, we're raised differently. We get in a fight. My wife's brain seems to read like a series of motivational fridge magnets. We'll be in a fight and her brain's just like, you know what? We're growing and we're growing together. My brain's just like, her brain's like, you know what? Love, it's an easy word to spell. Almost impossible to define. Meanwhile, my brain's just like, burn everything, we leave tonight. You could be in Vegas in 4 hours, the go bag's in the garage. I'm not used to being pretty. I'm insecure about it. Even like when my wife and I were dating, I was scared to bring her home to my apartment. I was insecure. I felt like a used car salesman because my roommate at the time was way more attractive. I just remember rushing her into the apartment like, yeah, never mind this Ferrari in the living room. This is a safe car. I don't even know how to hurt you. All of my lines are soft. And she's like, yeah, but the Ferrari, that looks pretty fast. That looks pretty exciting. I was like, yeah, he is. It is. But me, I am reliable. So I will get you there every time. Every time I'll get you there. We had a first look for a wedding, which is a funny thing. First look there.